Hey guys, so it snowed today. I was not expecting that at all. This was my first winter in Texas and it hasn't snowed ever since now, which I appreciate, and it's honestly not that bad. Like, this will be an easy day in Illinois where we were living, but yeah, so I want to be cozy today and I'm gonna make some cookies. I'm gonna make some pollo guisado. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically chicken soup. So it's a Puerto Rican dish. I don't know if other cultures make it, but I'm gonna show you guys how I make it and have a little homemaking vlog. My husband actually doesn't eat meat, so I'm gonna make the pollo guisado for myself, and then I'm gonna make the cookies first so that we can eat that together. And before you come for me, my husband already ate, so that's why I'm not making a food for him right now, okay? So don't at me. So first I get some chicken that I thawed out the day before. This is about 2 pounds of drumsticks. If you don't have drumsticks, you can use any type of chicken that you want. Before I season them, I like to wash my chicken. So I did that really quick. And then I get to seasoning. First I did adobo and I just put some, I basically just seasoned until I felt right. Put some salt in it. And then I put some paprika. I only had a little bit left, so I just put as much as I had left. Then some oregano and some onion powder. And then lastly, some pepper. And then I just put a little bit of avocado oil. And then with really clean hands, I just mix it all together. This is not all the seasoning that the chicken is gonna get. It's gonna get more seasoning later. So I let that marinate while I start the rice. I'm putting 3 cups of rice and I'm using the Instant Pot, which is just the best way for me. And I washed the rice until it was clear, and then I'm putting about 2 3/4 cups of water into it, along with a little bit of avocado oil and some salt. And then I just started in my Instant Pot. It's that easy, which is why I just love the Instant Pot. It comes out perfect every time. Next, I have my big pot, and it's not perfect, which means that we just use it a lot. Put some avocado oil and let that get hot while I cut up the vegetables. I didn't record all the vegetables that I cut, but I'll show that later. Next, I also cut up a lime and put that into my chicken as well because I forgot about it, but I let that marinate for a moment. Next, I put my chicken on the pan and just let it get a little brown before I make the soup. Turn it around, and then I put my homemade sofrito, and I'll put the recipe on there. It's basically this homemade seasoning that we Puerto Ricans make out of a lot of different vegetables, and it's so good, and herbs. It's just so delicious. It makes everything taste better. Mix that all up with the chicken for a while, and then I put a can of tomato sauce in there. And now it's going to turn into this brown color. And then I put some water in it, just enough to cover the chicken like that. And then this is where you'd put sazon, but I don't like using the packets because of the chemicals, so I just make my own, and I'll put the recipe on there of what I make for my sazon. And then cover that for a while. This is all the vegetables that I end up cutting for my soup. But while the chicken is boiling, I'm gonna start on the cookies. First, I did 1 egg, and then I put some maple syrup. I'm gonna give you guys the link below so you see the exact recipe that I used. This was like a healthier recipe, so I don't think there's as much sugar that there would usually be. This is my first time making these oatmeal cookies. And then some flour, some baking powder and baking soda, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of salt, and I just mix it up. Then I mix them together, and it came out into this beautiful little cookie dough. And then I just put as many chocolate chips as I wanted in there. That's not in the recipe, I just added that myself. Just checking on the chicken really quick. Looks like it's boiling well. Chicken is cooking, and now I'm adding in my vegetables so that they can boil as well. I'm gonna have that boil for another 10 minutes or so till I feel it's right and till I feel that everything is done. But it's looking so good already. Next, I'm just putting my cookies on the pan and smashing them with a fork. And then I put them in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And look at how beautiful this soup is coming out. After putting the vegetables in, I'm waiting about another 10 minutes for that to boil. And then I'll show you how I eat it. It's so good, seriously, so delicious. And then I also have my oatmeal cookies, which I'm so excited for. These turned out so cute. I'm really excited to try them. They look so delicious, but I'm gonna let them sit for a moment and chill so that we can try them. You know when the soup is done, when you can easily cut through them with like a spoon. And then the same thing with the chicken. It's really soft and it just falls off the bone. And I did try a piece of it already and it was so delicious. I love having my Instant Pot because the rice, it comes out perfect every time. And it just saves me so much time, so I love it. So I'm just gonna put a little scoop of rice on my plate. I turned the temperature to low on my soup, and I'm just gonna take a big spoon of it. You can see this. Put some chicken. It's so flavorful, you guys, especially with the sofrito that I made. I'm so proud of this. I'm excited to try it again, and I'll let you know how it tastes. Some great things to have on the side with this are avocado, some plantains. I already put plantains in it, so I'm excited to try how that turned out because I've never tried it like that before. And just kind of go for it. You just gotta make it your own, you know? You guys, I'm telling you, it's so good. Seriously, this reminds me of my childhood. I love this so much. I will eat this for days. So that's why I made a big batch, and I'll put it in my fridge and just eat it over and over again for days. I make a big batch of rice. The chicken is flavorful. The vegetables also have that flavor of the sofrito and everything. That soup is just so delicious on the rice. And when it all combines together, it's just the perfect bite. Literally the perfect recipe for a rainy day. Now, this is how the cookies turned out. Had my chocolate chips in them, so let's see how this turned out. It's good. This is really good. The recipe that I use is more healthier version, so I think it uses less sugar because it's a little different than what I'm used to in an oatmeal cookie. Or maybe it's because of the flour. I'm not sure. Well, you guys, I'm gonna finish eating and hang out with my husband for the rest of the day. I hope that you liked the recipes and the food that I made. It came out so delicious. If you've never tried pollo guisado, you should definitely go and try that. It is so good. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.